So I was gonna wait for the new September ban list to come out before doing some more Mermail content, but then I kind of realized that the chances of anything being hit in the Mermail deck is extremely low, and the next ban list will probably be very similar to the last list we had, where a few things just peeled off to 3. So today I'm going to show you some Mermail combos that involve the new Red Eyes Dark Dragoon card, one of the greatest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, one of the greatest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Show you guys how Mermail can use that deck, and then after the ban list, I will be showing off my Mermail deck profile that I will be continuing to do monthly, because we skipped last month because, well, not much really changed in terms of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Metagame since July to August. So, let's show off a one-card combo with Diva that lets you get into a board with Dragoon. And I'll talk more about Dragoon as video progresses and in future videos and my thoughts on it in Mermail. This first combo, and I think all the combos I'm going to show you, do not involve Vfd Anaconda, and they do not involve any really extra bricks in the deck, just some extra deck commitment. So, let's say we start with a Deepsea Diva, one of the best starts we could have, and there's no hand traps. We're going to summon Diva, use her effect, we're going to get Prince. We're going to use Prince's effect to dump a Dragoons, to add a Dragoons, to add a Minstrel. This, of course, allows you to play through Nibiru, which is pretty nice. We will use the effect of Minstrel, pitching Dragoons, and we will get ourselves a copy of Moulin Glacia, because we can drop Moulin Glacia in this combo, so why not? We're going to link the Prince into a Linkuriboh because we need a Linkuriboh to come back later, and then we're just going to take the Diva and the Linkuriboh right away into our good old buddy, Christian Halqifibrax. We're going to use Christian Halqifibrax's effect, and we're actually going to summon O-Line. We're not going to summon Jet Synchron here. Finally got O-Lines, by the way. Since we have exactly 5 Waters engraved, being the 2 Dragoons, the Prince, the Diva, and the Minstrel, we can drop our Moulin Glacia right over here. Now, there's another combo line you can do instead of getting Moulin Glacia, where you can get the Lapis Dragon instead, if you really want to, because you still need the body on board. It's up to you. Depends on what other cards in your hand, of course. But we'll discard 2 cards, and the third card, so to say, being discarded from Minstrel, but they'll get that back. So, we'll link 1, Halqifibrax, go into our Link Cross, and we will get 2 level 1 tokens, represented by the Ojamas here. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to take one of the level 1 tokens, we're going to synchro it with our O-Lion, which will then get us a level 3 token, and we're going to go into our Martial Metal Marcher, if I can find it. Do I have it here? I do. We're going to go into our Martial Metal Marcher, we're going to use Martial Metal Marcher's effect, and we're going to bring back a tuner from our graveyard, in this case being the level 3 Deepsea Minstrel. Then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our 2 tokens here, or excuse me, our token and our Minstrel or our Marcher, it doesn't really matter, and we're going to go for a level 6 Synchro to summon out the Muddy Mud Dragon. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tribute the token, and we're going to bring back the Linkuriboh, and we're going to put it over here, and then we're going to take the Link Cross and the Deepsea Minstrel, and we're going to go into any generic dragon effect monster Link. Doesn't matter, Buster Whelp or whatever it's called. Protector Whelp's one of the best because it requires any 2 monsters, including tokens. Then we use Muddy Mud Dragon's effect to fusion with itself and this, and go into Dark Dragoon. Now, again, not amazing. You know, it's a 1 card, double discard, and a Dragoon, which is okay. But let's backtrack a bit so I can show you guys what you could have done a little differently. So let's just backtrack to this point right here where you just summoned the Link Cross and got your 2 level 1 tokens. What you can actually do here is you can take the O-Lion, take one of the tokens, Synchro level 3. That'll bring out our Metal Marcher. Metal Marcher is going to bring out our Deepsea Minstrel, which is also going to get us the level 3 token from our O-Lion. And then what you can do here is you can take the level 1 token and the level 3 token and go into Herald of the Arclight to get yourself a negate, or another negate I should say, and then you can go into Muddy Mud Dragon with the token and with the Metal Marcher, and then this is where getting Lapis Dragon could come into play because you have to link away the Moulin over here. I don't typically like linking away Moulin because you skip the battle phase, but you do get the extra discard, which is kind of nice. Anyway, we're going to take those 2, go into Protector Whelp, use the effect of Mud Dragon to contact fuse or whatever you want to call it, and bring out a Dark Dragoon. So that's 1 card ending on 2 negates. Obviously this isn't the strongest board, by the way. I'm not trying to say these are like, oh, the strongest Mermail boards. These are just what I figured out from doing some test hands with the deck after being away from it, and after using Buster Whelp, after people from the Mermail Discord server pointed out that Mud Dragon and Buster Whelp can be used to get into Dragoon without playing extra bricks. You could easily make the argument that you could just play 3 Red Eyes Fusions, hope you draw it, and then end on that extra negate at the end of your board, which is very valid, or play Vfd Anaconda. I just want to show some ways to get into it without playing the more traditional Vfd Anaconda, and playing the bricks, because Mermail is a deck that already inherently plays kind of a lot of bricks, especially in its current state with the Jet Synchron and the O-Lion and all that stuff. Now, this next combo is not a Dragoon combo, it's just a VFD combo I want to slide in here a little bit because it's different than the typical VFD combo, and I will link the channel where I first saw this combo done. I believe my combo is a little bit different than theirs, but be sure to check them out in the description. Anyway, we're going to summon the Diva, use Diva's effect. Diva is going to bring out our Prince, of course. We're going to use Prince's effect to send Dragoons, and Dragoons is going to add Deepsea Minstrel. We're going to use Minstrel and Diva, which is going to actually get us Lapis Dragon. So a little bit different here. And then we're going to take our Linkuriboh, or excuse me, take our Prince, and go into a Linkuriboh. And then we're going to take the Linkuriboh and the Diva, and we're going to go into Christian Halki Fibrax. Christian Halki Fibrax's effect is going to activate, and we're going to net ourselves a copy of Jet Synchron. We're going to use the effect of Halki Fibrax to tribute itself to bring out, or not really the effect of Halki Fibrax, and just go on a link cross, you know what I'm talking about. And we're going to get our 2 level 1 tokens represented by the Ojama tokens, and then we're going to tribute one of the Ojama tokens right away, and we're going to bring out our Linkuriboh again, because we need to go into a machine and we can't use the tokens for link fodder from link cross. And we're going to the rarity upgraded Barricade board block from the Megatons, well-deserved upgrade to rare. Love this card so much. We're going to go into that, then we're going to take the Jet Synchron, and we're going to take the Barricade board blocker, because they're both machines, and we're going to go into the Link 3 Mecha Fanabeast Auradon, blank on the name for a second, and just to make it a bit simpler, I'm going to play the level 3 Auradon token as a level 3 token, of course, and then these 2 dice on 3, just so you can know the difference is the level 1, these are the 3s, just to make it a bit easier. Then we're going to tribute the Mecha Fanabeast, as well as one of the level 3 tokens, and we're going to get out everybody's favorite Mecha Fanabeast, O-Lion. We're going to synchro with the level 1 token and the level 3, which is going to get us our Metal Marcher, which will also get us a token. Metal Marcher has to go to the extra monster zone because we're going to run out of room. We're going to summon the token there, and then we're going to get the effect to bring back our Deepsea Minstrel. Now from here what we're going to do is we're going to go to 3, 6, 9 right here, and we're going to summon out Trishula. Everyone's favorite. Love Trishula. Rip a card out of their hand. Pretty cool. Then from here what we're going to do, we're going to take Lapis Dragon, and we're going to take the level 3 token, go into an 8, and that 8 is going to be, it could be any level 8 actually, it doesn't really matter. It just has to stay on board. So since I play Savage Dragon, I'm going to Savage Dragon. And then we need any other card in our hand. So any other card in our hand, which will be discarded to bring back the Jet Synchron. And then we're just going to synchro with the Jet. But the one card replaces itself because we're going to go into the level 9 Croca Dragon here. And it's going to draw us any card. So it is a 1 card plus any discard, but you get the card back, which is pretty cool. And we kind of just leave the Metal Marcher on board. So there's that too. So we're going to go into this, and we're going to go into VFD. Looking back, actually, it's probably a better idea to synchro with the Marcher and leave the, whatchamacallit, the Deep Sea card over here, just so your monster zone isn't clogged. But, you know, 1.5, 1 card plus the discard ends on 1 card in hand with the Calamities and the Deepsea Minstrel. Just thought I would show you guys that. But now let's say you have just Prince. Can you get into something with Dragoon with just Prince? I will show you. Now, obviously, if you have Prince plus Extender, that's basically the same as Diva. You would just go Extender, Prince, get Lapis Dragon for the tuner, and then you have the extra monster on board to do basically the same thing you would as if it were just Diva. So I'm not going to show Prince plus Extender since it's literally the same thing. But we have just Prince. Summon Prince using Prince's effect. Why did I shuffle my deck? That was not a good idea. We're going to use Prince, send Dragoons, add Dragoons. Dragoons is going to add Deepsea Minstrel. We're going to then use their effects. We're going to discard them, rip a card, whatever. And this time we actually have to get the Lapis Dragon because we need a tuner. And we're going to go into the Linkuriboh yet again. Handy dandy Linkuriboh, which will then be linked right away into the Christian Halki Fibrax. Christian Halki Fibrax's effect will activate here, and we're going to get out Mecha Fanabeast O-Lion. We will then use Halki Fibrax to go into Link Cross, which will net us the 2 tokens, level 1, which we can display with the dice this time, I guess. So the 1s are the dice. we're going to then take the O-Lion and one of the dice, which will then just turn into a level 3 token. And we're going to go into Metal Marcher. Metal Marcher's effect is going to activate. So if we want to go the Dragoon route, or the Dark Dragoon route, whatever you want to call it, we got to bring out the Minstrel here. And then what we're going to do is just Synchro 3, 6, go into the Muddy Mud Dragon, or not the Muddy Mud Dragon. Yeah, it is called Muddy Mud Dragon. I don't know why I thought it was something different. And then we're going to take the token, tribute it, and bring back the Linkuriboh. And we could just like leave the Linkuriboh on board, I guess, if you really wanted to. Because then we could just link with the Marcher and the Cross and go into the Buster Whelp. And then we can get ourselves the effect of the Muddy Mud Dragon to fusion summon into a Proxy Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. So obviously not as strong as the Diva combo, and obviously it's literally just 1 negate plus a Linkuriboh, which, I mean, you're protecting your already nearly indestructible card by battle again, which is cool. That's just some things I want to show you guys. Hopefully you guys can take this and run with it, make it better, show some other 1-card combos. I've been trying to make like the best possible 1-card combos with this deck. I feel like if Mermail gets to a point where you can very consistently get a 1-card combo that can reliably end on 3 negates that doesn't just completely die to 1 hand trap, then you add in the other cards in your hand with that 1 card to potentially get to a 4th or 5th negate, I feel like this deck would really be pushed to the next level and literally just be Water Adamantipator, but worse. That's what I'm working on since I picked the deck back up again about a week ago. So leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, in the comments down below if I messed up, because I might have, I don't know, and any other ways to improve this combo. Thanks for watching. Look forward to the deck profile whenever the ban list actually comes out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.